Yeah, hi, this is Alcan. Welcome back to my channel. We got some interesting news from ABC in the Bay Area that covers San Francisco and Oakland and so on. In 2021, BART's board voted for the vaccine mandate, and they fired some employees, six of them, for not taking the vaccine, even though they claimed for exemption. They didn't grant them for some reason. Well, we just got word that BART workers fired due to the COVID vaccine mandate to get $1 million each. Federal jury decides. Uh, I don't see who the author of the story is, but here it is. It's from KGO, San Francisco. A federal jury has sided with fired BART workers who sued the agency claiming they lost their jobs over a COVID vaccine mandate. So, those people keep claiming that vaccine mandates didn't exist. Well, that's not what's happening here. There are six of them total in the lawsuit, and each will receive more than $1 million. The employees claimed religious exemptions to the vaccine mandates, but said they were not accommodated by the transit agency and subsequently lost their jobs. BART did initially grant vaccine exemptions, but the plaintiffs argued they were not accommodated. An accommodation would have meant that they would be able to work from home or get COVID tested regularly for COVID. They argued none of that happened and they lost their jobs. Ironically, New York City Transit tried to do something similar like that, but it failed, and people did not want to take the vaccine were tested constantly. So even though the mayor of New York City, Bill de Blasio, tried to force that mandate on New York City Transit, it was rejected. They refused to accept it because they're afraid if they had done so and they had fired workers, they would have had a catastrophic transit situation. They don't have enough people at the time to operate trains and buses, and it would have made the situation even worse. I mean, back then, subway service and some lines had been suspended because they didn't have enough people to operate trains. Changeover at stops where they had to change over employees took a long time to do. I mean, I got stuck in one of these situations. Took a long time to find someone. Uh, yeah, it's not that great. Anyway, in total, BART must now pay a combination of 7.8 million dollars to all six former employees. BART is a treasury agency that's already between 350 and 400 million in the red, but BART board of directors did vote 8-1 for the vaccine mandate in 2021. BART has not commented on Wednesday's decision, and that's it. So we don't know if they're gonna appeal this or not, but either way, they don't have the money to continue something like this. They're gonna have to either pay up or they keep going, and well, if more courts rule against them, it's gonna cost them more money in the long run. So I think it's better to just give up and pay up. And by the way, there's a similar lawsuit in New York. They fired employees for not taking the vaccine, from the healthcare to the police, the fire department, and so on. They New York lost their case. I don't know if they're gonna appeal or not, especially now they have a crisis at City Hall with the mayor, who's refusing to reinstate these people back and drop the lawsuit. So we have to see what happens. So this is Alcan saying so long for now. Don't forget to stop.